Greetings everybody, my name is Tommy the Keyblade Master and welcome to my channel. I wanted to do another quick video update today. This would have been something I would have mentioned in my usual Friday video if it had been released by the time I did that video. But it looks like Square-Enix has finally patched their iOS version of The World Ends With You. If you own a mobile Apple device that runs iOS 8, you can now play this wonderful game. The World Ends With You came out for the DS several years ago, and that is the definitive version. Get the DS version, folks. It is the funnest version, but if you do not have a DS, the Apple version is certainly serviceable. It does a good job trying to transfer some of the gameplay elements that the DS version used, because the DS version used both the split screens and it used the gamepad relatively well. Anyways, this game is just a blast to play. It's a really great Japanese RPG. If you've never played it, the game kind of follows Neku, who is an otaku. And I don't mean the typical geek who likes to stay home more than go out. I'm talking about the type of otaku who completely shuts himself inward and doesn't care about the outside world. His best chance at experiencing life actually comes with his death. After he dies, he manages to find himself in the Reaper's game, which gives him one more shot at life. But in order to do that, he's going to have to learn to trust people. And along the way, he learns different parts about humanity. He gets different partners to help him. And not all of these partners are trustworthy or people who share his worldview. And it's really nice game to play. Like I said, he experiences betrayals, but at the same time, none of the characters who betray him are necessarily out to screw him, because there's Snidely Whiplash trying to take over the world. They each have their own reasons. Shiki's reason for not exactly telling him the whole truth about her is because it's painful. The Reapers took Neku's memories. What they took from her is even more painful, and she doesn't want to expose that to someone she doesn't quite trust. So, as he learns more about her, he's able to help her overcome. It's a really great story. His biggest betrayal in the game actually comes from, again, someone who actually does care about him and care about the world, but at the same time has their own agenda which they deemed more important. Again, a really great game. Really great set of characters. It breaks a lot of the Japanese RPG mold. There is no real villain. Even the bad guy is kind of out to save the world from its problems that he perceives and tries to make a better world. It just conflicts with what Neku wants. So like I said, it's a really, really great game. It's got a fun battle system even on the iOS. It's $20, which is ridiculously expensive for a mobile game, which is why it took so long for Square Enix to patch a game that costs so much. I don't know, but they finally patched it. Get it now if you're interested before iOS 9 comes out and screws the whole thing up again. But thank you for finally patching it. But what took you so damn long, Square Enix? But again, like I said, if you haven't experienced this game, it's worth the $20. It's just one-time download up front. You don't get any microtransactions, which is something I like. And anyone who's played the DS game and has tried to collect all the stickers and all these little rubies that you need to power Neku up, because the game gives you the first batch as you go through the story easy. But if you want everything, you're going to have to collect a few more things, and getting them can be hard as heck. Square Enix could have easily asked you for $5 if you wanted any more, and they don't. And as a gamer, I appreciate that. And this game will last you a long time if you want to collect everything, because it's got aspects of a typical RPG and aspects of Pokemon. I might do a full review of it sometime and kind of nitpick even more. I can't capture video off my iPad, but I can capture pictures, as you see from the two I've got here. I'm finally glad it's back, and I'm finally glad I'm able to play it again whenever I'm on my iPad. Thank you, Square Enix, for finally patching my favorite game to play on the go.